Each GS is a milestone. Each success story has a beginning. For the GS, it began in 1980 when BMW Motorrad presented the world's first large dual sport motorcycle in southern France with the R80 GS. Since then, the manufacturer has been setting the benchmark in this segment and has constantly been writing success stories. There is no doubt that the roots of the BMW GS are in off-road sport. In-house engineers and mechanics developed their own bikes and created a prototype capable of being approved for road registration without an official development order. This prototype attracted attention on and off-road with the best ride characteristics. For instance, at the 6 days, the management at the BMW Motorrad was immediately convinced and gave the project the green light. In under 21 months, BMW presented the results to the public. An all-rounder for off-road and touring? Yes, there is such a thing. With the R80 GS, the perfect synthesis of off-road and road riding was achieved. Simply GS, Gelände Straße. With it, the large-scale dual sport market was born and has been dominated ever since. On motorways, country roads, country lanes, or unpaved terrains, the rider has the bike under control in every road situation and can enjoy the outstanding comfort even on long journeys. The single-sided swing arm is a technical highlight. The rear suspension referred to as the monolever. More capacity is the name of the game with the new top model R100 GS. The completely reworked GS would be the most powerful and fastest enduro in the market. On the rear wheel, the BMW Paralever, a single-sided rear swing arm with torque bracing, ensured elevated handling when off-roading and guarantees incredible ride comfort on paved roads. Spectacular finale. At the end of the production time, the standard model R100 GS, PD Classic, and R80 GS Basic emerged. BMW Motorrad continues to reinvent itself. In 1994, the R1100 GS appeared on the market. The first enduro with a 4-valve engine. It captivates with light off-road handling combined with outstanding touring characteristics on the road. The successor model R1150 GS continues writing the success story of BMW Motorrad dual sport motorcycles, as does the R1150 GS Adventure, which appeared in 2002 and is tailored to meet the requirements of long-distance travelers. After the greatest success of the Funduro models F650 and F650 ST, BMW Motorrad presented a reworked version of the single-cylinder machines starting in 2000. With the F650 GS and the F650 GS Dakar, even beginners can enjoy that typical enduro feeling. With the water-cooled single-cylinder engine, the new addition to the family is sufficiently motorized and proves itself to be the ideal motorcycle for everyday life. The little one also has the winner's gene that is typical to the GS. At the Dakar 1999 and 2000, it was the first past the finish line. BMW Motorrad continues to tinker with the success and re-released the GS in 2004. The bike now has increased capacity, power and torque while weighing 30 kilos less. This results in an even more dynamic performance on all terrain. In 2005, the R1200 GS Adventure followed for Globetrotters. The R1200 GS has been continuously refined right down to very last detail since the introduction. With the ESA electronic suspension adjustment available since 2008, the rider is able to adjust the chassis and suspension to suit the road conditions while riding. The successors of the F650 GS with single-cylinder engines are the F800 GS and F650 GS. In the model year 2008, BMW Motorrad presented the completely redeveloped Enduro models with liquid-cooled inline engine and chain drive to the rear wheel. With the two bikes, riders can experience pure adventure even in the mid-range with the excellent handling. From the outset, the two models suitable for long distance occupied the leading position in the registration statistics. An icon even gets better. The completely redesigned opposed twin engine held the era of the 1200 GS for the first time, and BMW Motorrad engineers fitted a water-cooled engine to this successful model. Furthermore, the bike has more bhp and even better performance, resulting to its increased ride stability and ride precision thanks to its semi-active dynamic ESA suspension. The rider can choose between 5 different riding modes. From 2018 onwards, BMW has been on a spree on launching or redeveloping the whole standards of the motorcycles. They first launched the new G310 GS, which was the new entry-level GS for the markets which have never seen the GS earlier. They retinkered the 800 and the 650 GS to now a 750 and an 850 GS. They also launched an 850 Adventure model. These motorcycles constitute the mid-segment and the entry segment. However, the big motorcycle, the BMW R1200 GS, was now upgraded to R1250 GS with a new technology called the shift cam. With this, the motorcycle had new characteristics that allowed the motorcycle to behave in two different manners. One being calm, subtle, and really frugal with fuel, and the other very powerful, punchy, torquey, giving lots of character to the motorcycle with new style, color, numerous technical details, and intensity for the rider. This is now an era of motorcycles ranging from 310cc to 1250. The GS is still dominating the market and is one of the most successful motorcycles being sold across the globe. It can only be said that this is just the beginning for the GS, its name, because it's Grande Sport.